There's something called a spiritual ego. It's different from the usual ego that's loud and clear. This spiritual ego is sneaky. It hides behind good things like love and light, but it can be harmful without you realizing. It's tricky to spot because it's not as obvious as the regular ego we usually talk about. It's like a secret enemy pretending to be your friend. When you start thinking of yourself as spiritual, you might feel a bit proud of your progress. That's okay. But this is when the spiritual ego can grow if you're not careful. This ego can get bigger and bigger if you keep feeding it with your spirituality. It might make you think you're better or more special than others. You might start looking down on people who haven't experienced what you have. This path is tricky because it can lead to something called spiritual narcissism. It's when a person becomes mean and judgmental, thinking they're better than others. People with this ego might attack or belittle those who don't share their beliefs. Another problem with the spiritual ego is that it can make you think everyone else is negative. It can create a fake positivity that isolates you from understanding others. The universe seems to respond to a big spiritual ego by stopping that person from progressing spiritually, even if it seems like they're moving forward. The spiritual ego is like the regular ego, but it operates at a higher level. It might make you feel like others are stuck in a boring life while you've figured it all out. You can often notice someone's spiritual ego when they brag about how spiritual they are. Real spirituality isn't about showing off, it's about being humble and personal. True spirituality is about understanding and respecting that everyone's journey is different. It's important to know that the ego isn't always bad, but it causes trouble when it takes control. Just like an aggressive driver causes accidents, an unchecked ego can lead to problems in life. But the ego can still help as an alert system, watching out for problems without taking over. Understanding and managing the ego is like taming a wild horse. You have to know your strengths, but also be humble and always willing to learn. True confidence isn't about feeling better than others. It's about knowing your worth without putting others down. Being too confident can block your growth and connections with others. I hope this helps you understand the role of the ego in our spiritual journeys. If it does, sharing it with others might be helpful. I'd love to hear what you think. Wishing you a great day ahead.